Hello, everybody. This is TA TrakRacer. A viewer wished to know the settings I use in OBS to record iRacing, so I'll show those right now. Let me get it up on the screen here. This is the best way I can do it to show you the videos. I got this drugged to my screen. I have a triple monitor set up, so I need to record this a little different than if you had a single monitor, you'd have different options. With triple monitor, this is the only option I have. You see, I have two sources here. The way I got my video source, I just made a sim racing because I'm going to use this for also other racing titles and surround. This is just a triple monitor, no surround. I need to record the center monitor. The way I made that for my center screen, you can see it's for my primary monitor. Let me add one. I came down, I chose display capture. Call it whatever you want. Test one. Okay. Leave that on automatic. Select the screen you want to capture. I have three monitors. They're all 2560 by 1440s. I select the primary one, which is the center one. And I also force a SDR. I record, and usually I have my monitors in HDR, but I want to record in SDR. It looks better on the recording. It's not as washed out. And I'm not recording HDR for YouTube anyway. So I find that's the best picture by checking that. Do OK. You see that'll come down here, and I can switch to that. It looks the same as this one does pretty much. So I'm going to get rid of this one right now. I don't really need it. But that's how you set up your display there. Now then, here are my settings. I come into settings. The first thing I always set is my video. In this case, I'm using 2560 by 1440. I'm not rescaling it. So I just set both of those that. And also set your FPS to 60. If you're recording iRacing or most gaming, you want that at 60. Hit apply. Then you'll go to output, change it to advanced, hit the recording tab, set where you want your videos to go. This is in my, if you pull up Explorer, that'll be my video directory or folder. And I made a sim racing folder under that I can go to where I keep all these videos that I make for the sim racing. I use MKV. I use NVINC AV1. I'm recording 3 audio tracks. That's all I have checked. I'm not rescaling the output. You can do that here. You can do it in the other screen. I don't usually do that, so I'm not sure which is better. Constant bit rate, 60,000 kps, 0. I use P6 for recording quality. B-frame 2, disabled, auto. So then you want to click your audio tab. You want to put all those on 320. They'll be on like 160. Change those all to 320 just so you'll have the best audio in your recording. I set hotkeys. That's optional. Advanced, I didn't change any of these for my iRacing videos. So that's all I have set on my OBS. Now, I'm going to turn this off the screen. You do that by clicking this. That'll hide OBS from screen capture. Apply. Now it's gone. You don't see it. I can still see it, but you can't. So let me pull up iRacing. I'll show you my settings in there real quick. See, I'm in Chicago. Let's take a little test drive so you can see what the graphics look like now. I'm not going to change them, but this is what they look like in my current settings. Then we'll break away and show the settings. Everything looks really good. You can see the distance, see all the buildings. Everything looks like it should. I don't see much anti-aliasing. I want to make this bigger so you can see it easier. There we go. I have the triples, so I'm at 7680 by 1440. I don't want to keep that at 80, but that's just preference. You don't need to worry about that. I use RaceLab apps, so I have to have 63 max cars. The way I came to these settings, and I'll show you real quick. You bring this down here. When I first loaded the game, I just reinstalled this. This is the default settings after I did the settings in the iRacing configuration utility where you just go through the settings. This is what it brought up. I put it on advanced. I turn this up to high. I do that mostly because then it'll give me max quality. It doesn't change anything else, but it leaves the menu open. I didn't change any of these. I didn't change any of these except this one. I put it on no limit so I can see what I'm actually running. The MSAA samplings at 4x. I didn't change these. Some of these do take a little bit of a beat on your system. But you want to see my settings, and this is what they are. I've got ultra detail. I hide all obstructions because I use open wheel cars sometimes. I hide my steering wheel because my steering wheel, I try to put that in the place of where my steering wheel would be on the screen. 2-pass trees, high quality. I didn't change any of those. I do put that to max or to 2. It depends on the car. That is costly. It will slow down your frame rate some. The drive I just did, I believe, had all that on. I'll look at it when we're done here, but I didn't change these. I do turn on sharpening. That's all I do. And that's my current settings that I use in iRacing. And now I'll turn this back on. See, I'm still getting over 200 frames per second. So these are the settings I was using. Everything just looks great, really nice and crisp. I have a Formula Wheel attached. I thought I was going to put it on a different car. I didn't. This was on there, so that's fine. I love driving. I got this set up for my 4-speed. I love driving it. And I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, consider leaving a like. Consider subscribing. This is TA TrakRacer. I'll see you in the next race. Have a good day.